Macias Enriquez. A native of Camagüey, Cuba, now fighting out of Dubai, United Arab Emirates, Javier 1 billion Herrera. From Liverpool, England, Ryan Farag. From Liverpool, England, Jack Elthedier Turner. A native of Romania, now fighting out of Marbella, Spain, Ionut Baluta. From Liverpool, England, Brad Strand. From Epsom, Surrey, England, former world champion, Charlie Edwards. From Liverpool, England, Andrew Cain. Well, ladies and gentlemen, our main event this Saturday, it is scheduled for 12 rounds, and it'll be for the WBA Featherweight Championship of the World. Let's now welcome the participants. First, the challenger, a native of Portlaoise, Ireland, now fighting out of Perth, Western Australia. He brings a professional record consisting of 26 wins, 5 defeats, 20 of his 26 wins coming by way of knockout. Let's welcome the former IBF Super Bantamweight Champion of the World, TJ "The Power" Doheny. And now we welcome the defending world champion, undefeated with 20 wins, 1 draw, 12 of those 20 wins coming by way of knockout this Saturday. He is the reigning and defending WBA featherweight champion of the world from right here, Liverpool, England, Nick the Wrecking Ball. We also welcome International Boxing Hall of Fame promoter, Mr. Frank Warren of Queensberry Promotions. And now we hand things over to your host, the very talented Mr. Dev Sani.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Thomas Treiber. Thank you for saying that I'm talented. That was very nice. Can you hear me, by the way? If you can hear me, can you make some noise? Can you hear me? You can't hear me. How about this? There we go. Now you can hear me, Liverpool. Hello, Liverpool. I was just thanking Thomas Treiber for saying those nice things. Welcome. Welcome to the final press conference for a hard day's night, a special night of championship boxing, world championship boxing this Saturday from the M&S Bank Arena in Liverpool. And I'll tell you, we're up and down the country every week at the moment, but there's something special about Liverpool. You can just feel it in the air. It's a proper fighting city. And we're here because the good times are back. The glory days are back. And big-time boxing is very much back. Liverpool, you have a world champion again. Some are saying that he's the best fighter in the country. He sits up here with that glorious WBA belt in front of him. His name is Nick the Wrecking Ball. Unbeaten so far in his career, and he is the world champion. Well, on Saturday night, he takes on this man, TJ Doheny, former world champion, heavy-handed, brings a lot of danger, a lot of power, and he's quite ticked off with some of the comments that Nick Ball made about him in his fight with Naoya Inoue. That is your main event on Saturday night. Nick Ball, TJ Doheny, WBA World Featherweight Championship. And as you can see from this top table, everywhere you look, there's just special fights. We've got former world champions, we've got future world champions, and everyone's going to try and steal the show. We'll be live on TNT Sports in the UK and Ireland and around the world on DAZN. Let me start by bringing in Hall of Fame boxing promoter Frank Warren. And Frank, we were here in October for a brilliant show in Liverpool. Back again so soon. Special city, a special fight night.
Good afternoon, everyone.
We've got mic issues, guys. Come on.
Hello. Are they working?
Is that working? I think there should be someone behind me, behind this screen, making sure these mics work correctly. Frank, do you want to try again?
Is that working now?
Still not working. Come on, fellas. Come on, guys. Thomas Triber's mic's working. Here he is.
Good afternoon, Liverpool. Thanks very much for hosting us. We've got a fantastic show here on Saturday, and it's full of your own. Great Liverpool fighters who are based in Liverpool. This is a fight city that we really are focusing on. All the hard work that we've done with working with the guys up here, the various people like Paul and these teams and these fighters, it's all coming to fruition. And the proof is in the pudding by looking what's on the table, the fighters that are here. Headed up by Nick Paul. Nick has done everything that's been asked of him, and it's very debatable. Is he the best fighter in the country? If he's not, it's only out of two fighters. That's him and Daniel Dubois, and he's the undefeated fighter. And he should be sitting here really as a unified champion. Got his hands full on Saturday with TJ, former world champion. He lost his fight, as was said, to Inui, and this is a fight that Nick wants. So he's going to have to go out there and show what he's all about to see or prove that he deserves the opportunity to fight Inui, who is probably considered to be one of the best, if not the best, fighter in the world at the moment. But this is a fabulous show, unbelievable show. We've got just a few tickets left. Do not, if you can, do not miss it, because you're going to have a very, very special night.
And Frank, just a note on the fighter to your immediate left and the two to your immediate right. I remember seeing a photo go around a few years ago when you had these boys, Nick Ball, Andrew Cain, Brad Strand in the office, and you said big nights are coming to Liverpool. It's all come to fruition now.
It is. That's about investment. It's about trust. It's about us working together, working as a team. And we said we would deliver, and I think we've done our bit at our end, and certainly the guys have done their bit. And that's investment. That's bringing fighters along correctly. You know, getting their grounding, getting their experience. And as you say, 5 years on, look at the position we're all in here. This is just fabulous. And Liverpool is a hotbed of boxing. A hotbed of boxing, and we're going to get some bigger and better shows here. And I'm hoping, and I do believe, that we'll be doing football, soccer stadium shows here with these guys challenging or defending world titles. That's the objective. That's the next thing we want to move on to.
OK, big nights coming to Liverpool. Thank you very much, Frank. Just a note to all of the fighters, I believe, touch wood, all of your mics are live. So there's a lot of history between some of the fighters up here. If you hear anything that you don't like the sound of, feel free to interject. Feel free to pick up that mic and tell them what you want to say. I want to start with this brilliant fight in the lightweight division. Yadier Herrera, who's become an adopted Liverpool man. Cuban, but now lives in Liverpool. He's an unbeaten lightweight, heavy hands. He's sat there. He's got a balaclava on at the moment as well. And he'll be taking on the man at the other end of the table, Jose Macias Enriquez, WBA Intercontinental Lightweight Championship on the line. And Yadier, I will begin with you. This is your third fight in the UK. Very much Liverpool, your home. Tell us how you're feeling about this fight.
Listen, thank you, every people is here. Thank you, my people, Liverpool. Thank you, everything, people. This fight is dedicated for every people is living in this country. Thank you, all of these people. The door is open for me. Thank you, Frank Water, for opportunity. My life better. So I'm ready, bro. You know, I'm ready. I cannot respect this guy. I cannot respect this guy. This guy is my enemy now. You know what I'm saying? This is my house. So thank you all the people. I love you. Thank you.
Javier, I saw a video that you put out on social media. There's a lot of it that I can't repeat because I think I'd lose my job. But some of the things you said, you were going to F him up, you were going to do this, you were going to do that. What was all that about? What is your plan for Saturday?
My plan for Saturday is focus, power, clever, kill this guy. I cannot possibly respect this guy, bro. Listen to me. When me speak, I'm talking serious. You know, I'm here for no playing. I'm here not for no playing. I will kill this guy. You know what I'm saying? Thank you.
Let's bring in Jose Macias Enriquez, who has translator close by. Just want to get your reaction to Javier Herrera. He's got big plans on Saturday. He really fancies the job. Tell us what you're thinking.
José, ¿cuál es tu predicción y cuál es tu reacción a lo que dice Javier Herrera? Él tiene grandes planes para esta pelea. ¿Qué opinas tú? Javier Herrera ha dicho mucho sobre la pelea, sobre esta pelea. ¿Qué opinas tú sobre esta pelea?
Gracias a todos, al promotor, primero que nada. Vine muy preparado para esta pelea. Siempre me he caracterizado por dar las mejores peleas en los eventos que voy. Sé que en esta función hay muy grandes peleadores, pero siento que va a ser la pelea de la noche. México contra Cuba va a ser la pelea de la noche y vengo muy enfocado, preparado física y mentalmente para llevarnos esa victoria hasta México, para toda mi gente de México, si Dios quiere.
Thanks to everyone that came. Thanks for the opportunity. Thanks to the promotion. I prepared up for this fight. I think it's going to be fight at night, Mexico versus Cuba. It's going to bring fireworks.
Okay, one more for Javier. With the Shakur Stevenson fight recently, his opponent pulled out and Josh Padley stepped in. But there was a lot of talk about maybe you being the man who could have stepped in and faced Shakur Stevenson in Saudi. Would you have fancied that fight? And if so, what would have happened if you'd have stepped in?
For me, it's big opportunity, you know. For me, it's big opportunity. Real, I'm not ready for this fight. You know, I'm ready for this fight. This fight in 4 weeks, I cannot possibly ready. You know what I'm saying? This is boxing, this is not game. You know, you need to be ready for this boxing. You need to be ready for the boxing. This is not game, bro. When this the time, okay, send me the contract, Shakur. Tack.
What happened? I was doing the negotiations. Shakur Stevenson did not want to fight you. He didn't want to fight you at all. That was the first fight we offered him as a replacement, and they did not want to under any circumstances. And be quite honest, I don't blame them.
Final one to Javier. Do you have a message for your opponent on Saturday?
No, bro. I can't respect again, bro. I cannot possibly respect this guy. Listen to me. This guy is in my house. Liverpool is my house now, you know. Liverpool is open the door for me. You know what I'm saying? I cannot possibly. I love you, all of these people in this country, real life. I love you.
Okay, thank you, Javier Herrera. Thank you, Jose Macias Enriquez. Brilliant fight in the lightweight division on Saturday night. And as you can tell, Herrera here, a bit of a character. Wait for his ring walk as well. Big fan of the balaclava and all sorts of antics. Heavy hands as well. Okay, well, one of Britain's best talents coming through right now is Jack Turner. Unbeaten in 10 fights, 9 by knockout, and 8 of those have come in the very first round. But he's got a big step up in an all-Liverpool derby against Ryan Farag here, who's a former European champion. It could be a passing of the torch, or it could be too much too soon. And I'm going to start with Ryan Farag here, because I guess you're in the camp that thinks it's just too much too soon for Jack Turner. Talk to me.
Yeah, no, first of all, thanks to Frank for getting me on the show. And what an opportunity, yeah. I do think it's a little bit too soon for Jack. he's untested. He's obviously a big puncher, but I believe that my experience will get me the win on the night.
There was a little bit of back and forth I've seen on social media. I think Jack called you out on an IFL video, and then maybe it looked like the fight wasn't going to happen. I'm just going to quote what I saw on your Instagram story, which was, "In future, keep my name out your little fat mouth." What's been going on? And Jack, feel free to come in. Your mic's live as well if you hear something you don't like the sound of. But Ryan, what's been going on?
Yeah, no, like you say, I received an offer for the fight. I accepted the offer. And then a week later, I messaged my manager, Steve, to find out what was happening. And he said to me, look, it looks like they don't want it. And, you know, last year, I was supposed to fight Marcel Braithwaite, and he just went missing. So that's why I took to social media, because I thought, I'm not having that happening again. And, yeah, no, basically just outed them for offering me the fight, calling me out, and then not coming back with anything when we'd accepted the offer.
What's been going on, Jack? Good fight for you?
I think it is a good fight, but he's 37 years of age, he's an old bum, and he's getting knocked out on Saturday night.
Just digging a hole now, Jack. Digging a hole, lad.
You can't have behind Instagram on Saturday night, lad.
I don't need to, lad. I haven't hit once.
You're getting it. You're getting it.
Yeah, so we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm 1-10 by the bookies to beat you.
So,
yeah.
Lad,
the bookies don't lie. The bookies don't lie.
The bookies don't lie. Come on, lad. You fucking lied when I went over to Europe. When I went over to Belgium and won a European title, lad. What about when I boxed Casey Cademy?
I'm going to knock your spark out on Saturday night.
This is what's going to get you in trouble. Lack of respect, lad.
You're fucking getting it.
All right, lad. Sound. We'll see.
Yeah, we will see.
Just make the weight.
Wasn't for me, lad. You'll be in the Olympia.
Just make the weight, lad.
Hey, yeah, I will do. You make weight as well. You little sausage.
Ryan,
Them sausages from the chippy, don't you, lad?
Lad, I'll fucking smash your head in. Hey, I'll smash your head in. You little maggot. What? What? Come here, lad.
Lad, Saturday night we're getting in there, don't worry about it.
And I'm going to
save your energy, lad. Save your energy for making weight.
Smash your head in. You little maggot.
Ryan, do you believe that the power is real from Jack Turner? It's an impressive record.
I mean, he obviously carries power, you know.
And you're going to fucking feel it on Saturday night, you little maggot.
The record doesn't lie, but, I mean, I've seen the weight he's been making for these fights as well. I don't think he's done super flyweight.
Just worry about yourself, lad. Just worry about yourself.
So let's see how he is after a massive weight cut and his first ever 10-round fight. So he's got
10 rounds, you're getting knocked out.
He's got boxes to tick. He's obviously got a big mouth as well as big hands. But yeah, we'll see Saturday night, won't we?
Yeah. We'll see.
Just one more for you, Jack. And remember, everyone at this table, your mic's alive. Jack, I've seen an interview with you where you said you plan on battering everyone at this weight and then moving up and battering everyone at bantamweight. Is that still the plan?
Yeah, that's still the plan, yeah, and that's what I'm going to do.
So do you plan on one day moving up in weight and battering Andrew Cain?
Got Ryan Farag first, but could be a future fight, yeah, and it'll be a great fight in the future, yeah.
It's an interesting one, Andrew. I don't know. I mean, your mic's there. It'd be good fun that one day, wouldn't it?
Focus on the fight.
You're dragging me into it, Dev.
You got to try. Okay, thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Jack. Great fight on Saturday night. Let's move to the super bantamweight division. We've got a born and bred Liverpool man in Brad Strand taking on a man very familiar to a lot of people up here in Ionut Baluta, who's a real tough nut from Romania, based in Spain now. And Ionut, I'm going to start with you. You've got Anis Taj next to you helping you with translations. And firstly, Ionut, what do you think about your opponent, Brad Strand? Hard fight? Easy fight? What do you think?
Hola a todos. Gracias por esta oportunidad. Gracias a Queensberry, a Fran Warren, a mi manager Anis. Y para decir de Brad Strand, Yo estoy aquí para ganar este sábado y hacer espectáculo, como siempre.
First of all, said he thanks Queensberry, Frank Warren. Hello to everyone. I hope everyone is well. He's here to win on Saturday, and that's what he's going to do. He's here for a spectacular event, spectacular fight, and he's going to win.
Es buen rival, pero yo tengo más experiencia y estoy listo para él. Se va a ver este sábado. Estoy muy tranquilo, como siempre. Hay que dar todo. Se acabó el trabajo duro y sábado voy a disfrutar.
He's a good opponent, a good rival, but he's not got the same experience as myself, and that's what's going to tell on Saturday. I've done the hard work, and now I'm here. I'm happy, I'm calm, and I'm ready to have a great fight on Saturday and win.
And how does it feel to see so many familiar faces up here? He's got Charlie Edwards, he's been sparring, he's had a fight with TJ Doheny, a fight with Andrew Cain. How does it feel to be up here with all these familiar foes?
Sí, quiero decir gracias a Sonny Oddard, a Charlie Oddard, a su equipo por esta oportunidad. Hacemos sesiones buenas de sparring y para mis amigos Andrew Cain y Doheny, ¿qué puede decir? Ahora son mis amigos y buena suerte.
First of all, he wants to thank Charlie Edwards, Team Edwards. He's happy to be a part of the team. Great sparring it was, great training over there in Villamora with them. And he also said, I want to say hello and thank you to my friends, TJ Doheny and Andrew Cain. Good luck on Saturday night.
Okay, let's bring in Brad Strand and Baluta here. Tough nut to crack. You feel you're ready for this challenge?
Yeah, definitely. Is that on there? Yeah, definitely. I'm looking forward to it. It's a perfect fight for me and get me back in a good position.
He says experience is going to be a bit of a factor on Saturday. How do you see it?
I wouldn't say he's like, I'm not experienced at the 10-round fight in it, so I've done a 10-rounder and a 12-rounder, and I'll be more than capable to get the job done against him.
And there's been a bit of a turn in your style. I saw in your last fight, you got a knockout against a guy that doesn't really get knocked out that often. Are you expecting to knock out Baluta on Saturday?
Yeah, definitely. I've 1,000,000% got the power to do it. But I can box him, I can knock him out, so...
Es muy difícil para mí ganar a mí un boxeador por knockout. Sabe todos los boxeadores de Inglaterra que soy un boxeador muy fuerte, agresivo y siempre voy a su casa, donde sea, para ganar esta pelea.
It's very hard to beat me by knockout, let alone beat me. We've seen the strongest boxers in England try and knock me out, and it hasn't worked. It won't work on Saturday.
Sweet lad.
Sabe todo el mundo por qué estoy aquí. Yo estoy aquí para dar un gran espectáculo, para le gusta a la gente y para ver de verdad un boxeo de verdad sábado. Y voy a demostrar sábado espectáculo y boxeo de verdad.
Just want to say, thanks to everyone that's come here. Thank you for coming on Saturday as well. I'm going to put on a great spectacular event. It's going to be a great win, and let's roll on Saturday.
Do you echo that? I guess you're going to thank everyone as well, but I guess you're predicting a knockout win on Saturday, Brad.
Yeah, therefore, obviously, thanks to everyone coming. Going to see an explosive night of boxing on Saturday.
Okay, thank you. Frank, just a word on this fight. Baluta, he's here almost every week at the moment. He's always fighting a British or Irish opponent. Tough fight on Saturday for Brad, right?
It is. He's a handful, but we believe in Brad, and this is a great opportunity for him to show what he's all about. Fighting a real good quality fighter. This is a real good matchup, and the winners of this are going to be the fans, because it will be I think a game will be a cracking fight, and I know that Brad is desperate and wants to show all of these home fans what he's all about. Do it in front of his own fans. Do the business. But he's in with a good fighter.
Okay. That's a brilliant fight on Saturday, as is this one that I've been personally looking forward to so much. Charlie Edwards and Andrew Cain, British Commonwealth and WBC Silver Bantamweight Championships on the line. And I'll start with Charlie Edwards. We had that launch press conference a little while ago. Andrew Cain wasn't there for that press conference, and you speculated you thought he might pull out. 48 hours away now. He is here. He's sat here. What are you thinking, Charlie?
First and foremost, I want to say a massive thank you to Lord and Saviour Jesus Christ for giving me this opportunity. A massive thank you to Frank Warren as well as Wasserman for allowing me to get the fight that I wanted. And thirdly and finally, I want to say a massive thank you to Andrew Cain for showing up today. I ain't really got much to say. I would like to hear his opinion on why he didn't make it to the first press conference, and then we can go from there, Dev.
Listen, we're at this press conference now, aren't we? So what do you need to know about the last one for? The past is in the past. None of it matters.
Did you get the money that you wanted?
What's that?
Did you get the money that you wanted?
Man.
Did you, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm happy. I'm happy. On Saturday night...
Much more to come after the smash you up, though.
That's what you think. And that's like music to my ears, Andrew. You can come, you can try, but when you don't, I'll have the last laugh on Saturday night.
What happened to your blonde hair? Used to like that better.
I can see you grey yet.
Yeah.
Getting old, you.
It's grey now.
Yeah. But on Saturday night, don't be surprised if you get knocked out.
Listen, in boxing, we expect the unexpected, but knowing what I know, I'd imagine that you're going to come and try and steal a little points victory away from me. You know, the difference between me and you is I put people to sleep and you put the crowd to sleep.
On Saturday night, I'll be putting you to sleep.
We'll see.
Charlie, you've had Baluta in camp. Of course, Sonny's been helping you as well. Hi, Sonny, we can see you. And is this mind games? Sonny has an amateur win over Andrew Cain. Baluta, of course, has had that fight with Andrew Cain. What's been going on?
I wouldn't say it's mind games, it's just facts.
You're all about the mind games,
but
little do you know, there's nothing you can do that's going to stop that bell from ringing on Saturday night. There's nothing that you can say either.
You're such a killer. Is this man back from the dead? Because you never put him to sleep, did you? I said, is this man back from the dead? Because you never put him to sleep. You're such a killer. You're stepping up in levels now, and you're going to get exposed.
Listen, mate, I've had fights stop for less than what I've done to him. And I went into the fight injured. Yeah. So what's the first round? And then go off that. Go off that, because after that I went the same.
First round,
and I still nearly knocked him out, and I still believe I won the points decision against him.
And you still blew your gasket, and you still got dropped.
Listen, lad, I'm going to hate you on Saturday night. That's all that matters.
And that's like music to my ears. Come and try.
I will try. I'll be trying a lot.
Come and try.
Andrew, after your last fight, it was a 2-round demolition job, and I asked you straight away what would happen if Charlie Edwards was in there, and you said the exact same thing. Is that what you're expecting on Saturday?
I believe anybody that I land clean on in this division, or even the one above, you know, I'm going to hit them, or I'm going to knock them out, which I've already proved. Everybody that I've hit, I've either hit them, dropped them, or knocked them out. And this fella sitting on the other table is no different from any of them.
So who's your best win?
Listen, it'll be Charlie Edwards on Saturday night. That's all I care about.
So your best win is Ashley Lane, or your last one.
All due respect to Ashley Lane, but he's a lizard. He's not on my level, and he's not on your level neither. But this is what I need. I need someone like you. You know, you're going to progress me to the next level, and I'm actually grateful. Like, I was shocked at first to see that you took the fight, but I'm actually so grateful that you have, because gives me a proper platform now, a proper springboard once I knock you out on Saturday.
Yeah, and I'm actually grateful that you've took this fight, because this is my moment. Destiny don't make mistakes, and on Saturday night, Charlie Edwards wins.
Is this about taking him into deep waters, Charlie? Is that what you've got in mind?
Not necessarily. I believe I'll set him up and I'll walk him onto one and I'll knock him out.
So you're going to knock me out?
Yeah, I believe I will knock you out.
Listen, lad, I haven't seen nothing that you've said, apart from a little clip that got put up the other night.
Well, we'll see.
And you were talking about, I'm going to use my feet. And I was thinking, does he think he's in a kickboxing match or something? You know
we'll see.
You ain't knocking no one out.
We'll see, won't we?
Andrew, what's your final message to Charlie?
Do your messages, Dev. I'll show him on Saturday.
And Charlie, do you do messages?
I told you, destiny doesn't make mistakes, and this is my time.
Okay, brilliant. Frank, brilliant fight. My appetite is wet. Yeah, come on. What a fight, Frank.
It's a great fight. I mean, you know, it's got fight written all over it. Man on a mission, and they both want it badly, and you're going to get something extra special. There's no doubt about it.
Okay.
This is a fabulous fight card. Every fight, everything we're talking about at this top table, every one of these are a good fight, and we haven't gotten to the main one yet.
Well, let's get to the main one. Nick Ball defending the WBA World Featherweight title against TJ Doheny. And TJ, I'll begin with you here. Great to see you. New weight, new challenge, and it seems like there's a bit of real motivation heading into this fight to prove a point against Nick Ball. Talk to us.
Yeah, it's good to be back. Straight back in at the top level again. That's the kind of stuff that motivates you, it's the stuff that gets you going. I'd like to thank everybody involved in presenting me with this opportunity. I'd like to thank my manager, Mike Altamora, my coach and my team, Hector Bermudez at Universal Training in Springfield, Massachusetts, for sharpening me up and getting me ready for this. And I'm looking forward to showcasing my skills in front of a very, very passionate Liverpool crowd at the weekend.
At that first press conference last year, a lot of talk about your fight with Naoya Inoue. And Nick Ball stood by the comments that you quit in that fight, his comments.
Yeah, we've chatted about all that before now, Dev. Geez, you've had 3 months to think of something else. Did you get a pay cut or what?
I've got about 10 questions about the Inoue fight.
But, yeah, look, I put all that shit behind me. It was raw at the time, you know, it just come off a loss. Doesn't matter the kind of money you get paid, it doesn't matter anything like that. When you're coming off a loss, when you had a chance, coming off an injury loss, when you had a chance to become an undisputed world championship, that's raw. And when somebody, you know, tries to say you pulled up because you didn't want anymore, it's a different story, you know. But I'll put it behind me now, you know, I'm relaxed, I'm chilled, and I'm ready to get going on Saturday night.
Do you believe the hype about Nick Ball?
Why is the hype?
There's plenty of hype about Nick Ball. People are saying he's the best fighter in the country.
Yeah, Jesus. Everybody's like full of confidence and stuff, you know what I mean? Look, he's a good little fighter. He's not a world champion for nothing, you know.
Nick, let's bring you in. It's a Liverpool homecoming, again, defending that crown. An opponent here determined to take the belt from you. What are you thinking?
Yeah, that's the one, Dev. Just happy to be back fighting in the city. Thanks to Frank for putting the show on. And it's going to be another special night, yeah.
Listen, at that launch press conference, you asked him, you said, make sure your back's okay. And he said, don't worry about my back. Worry about being sparked out like a starfish on the canvas in front of your home crowd. What did you think of that?
Nothing really. They always talk a big game at these press conferences and that and interviews, but I don't care what he's done, who he's been in with, what he done in his last fight, to be honest. It's all irrelevant, yeah. It's in the past. He's fighting me on Saturday night, so just focused on that, really.
Do you think he really believes it?
Don't really know, yeah. Only he knows that, but it doesn't really matter to me. I'm focused on me, and I believe in me. And that's going to be Saturday night, yeah, just doing what I do best.
You've been getting a lot of Inoue-related questions. It's hard to kind of ignore the buzz around that potential fight. Are you looking to do a better job on TJ Doheny than Naoya Inoue did?
I'm always looking to do a better job. I'm always looking to put a statement performance on, especially in Liverpool, with everyone who's come out, bought tickets to come and support all the fighters, and yeah, that's what they deserve, to put a show on for them. So 100%, yeah.
TJ, there was a lot said at the first press conference. This seems a bit more light-hearted almost. What's happened here? Have you gone away and thought about it and thought you're not going to kick off today? What's going on?
Yeah, mate, yeah. I'm shitting myself here, you know what I mean? I'm sorry I said what I said. Nah, look, like I said, I've put it all behind me. At the time, that loss was still very raw, and I was seeing all the shit that was pissing me off on social media. And I reacted to it, you know, but, you know, I'm confident in my ability. I'm ready. I've got the camp behind me, and, you know, all this back and forth bullshit, man. It's 2 days out from a fight. It doesn't mean, words don't mean anything now. It's the action on Saturday night is what's going to be the tell-all.
Okay, let's get some questions from the media. got a roaming mic. Here's Chris McKenna from the Daily Star.
TJ, you fought all over the world. Japan, America, Australia, but is it nice to be back a little closer to home? I think it's four years since you fought in Ireland, and many coming over from Portlaoise.
Yeah, it's a great feeling to be back amongst your own, you know, and great to be fighting in front of a passionate, noisy crowd in Liverpool. You know, I really feed off that energy. It doesn't matter if you're the away fighter, you feed off the energy of your crowd. You know, it doesn't matter who they're chanting for. You know, so I'm really excited for it. You know, like you said, I've travelled the world. I'm probably one of the best travelled fighters in the world. You know, and at the highest level as well. And I'm here just to write another page in my book on Saturday night.
Will from Merseyside Live. Nick, it's the first time defending your WBA belt in Liverpool. How special is Saturday night going to be for you?
Always special, yeah. Fighting in the home city. It's the second time defending it. But yeah, it's going to be another special night, yeah.
And how special is it for you and your gym for headlining with Andrew and Brad?
Massive, because we're in the gym together every day, putting the work in, and sometimes you could be on different shows, you know, and things like that in different places, but not this one. We're all in the city on the same show, so it's gonna be special.
Thank you.
Tom Ivers with Boxing Scene. I've got a question for TJ. There's a lot of talk of Ball fighting Inoue. Do you feel like you're being overlooked a little?
Look, I don't think Nick's overlooking me, but it's all these numpties in the boxing media that haven't a fucking clue about boxing. You know what I'm saying? So they're just all excited for Inoue fight, trying to talk about this and that. I mean, he's a world champion. He's not silly. He knows he's got hard nights work in front of him on Saturday night. But when you get asked the question, you got to answer it, and you got to answer it with confidence, you know. And that's the way I'm looking at it now, you know, because at the end of the day, anybody can ask you a question, you got to answer it, don't you? Especially when you're in front of a camera. But look, anybody knows when you're in there against me, it's no easy night's work, overlooking or not, you know.
And having fought Inoue and now going in with Ball, how do you think that fight between Ball and Inoue would go?
I can't tell you until Saturday night when I get in there with Nick, you know what I'm saying?
Frank, the fight between Andrew Cain and...
Just say your name and publication, please, mate, before you ask.
Sorry, it's Jonathan Ringwalt Media. The fight between Andrew Cain and Charlie Edwards got 3 belts on the line, ranking points. Just how close to a world title shot will the winner be?
I think very, very close, John. I think it's, as I say, it's another one. It's got fight written all over it. And the winner of this will come through and go on to some really big things. We'll make sure that happens. But it will be, there's no doubt about it. This is and I'll keep saying it, and I know I'm maybe boring in saying it, but this is a proper fight card through and through. Fights all the way through. And this fight between Andrew and Charlie is going to be something extra special.
Thank you. TJ, why do you win this fight on Saturday?
I think... look, I'm very, very confident in my boxing ability, you know, and I've got a massive bag of tools, you know, and I think I've got everything to neutralise the wrecking ball, you know.
Nick Ball, why do you win? Why do you not get neutralised?
Just do what I do best, yeah. Just get in there and be the best version of me, and that'll be enough.
Okay, Frank, final words to yourself. Big show on Saturday.
Big show. Just be there and watch it. If you can't be there, watch it on TNT. It's our last show on there after a bit of an end of an era. We've worked with some great people there over the years, and it's been a brilliant journey. And all these guys who are with me have been on that journey. We move over to the Zone in April. But this, what a note to end on a show like this. It's been great. There's just a few tickets left. If you want them, get them from Ticket Quarter. Don't miss out, though. I promise you, this is going to be, as I say, a great show, and it's going to lead to bigger and better things happening here in Liverpool. We are going to make sure that Queensberry delivers to the Liverpool fans and the Liverpool fighters here.
Thank you, Frank. Okay, thank you, everyone. That was the presser. We're going to get some face-offs down the front. I think security are close by as well. Thank you.
way and you swap the sides.
Thank you. Come down for 1 second, yeah. Guys, come down for 1 second, please, yeah.
Well, that was interesting. I mean, plenty of needle in the fights between Ryan Farag, Jack Turner, Charlie Edwards, Andrew Cain. For the first time meeting, both had plenty to say. Nick Ball and TJ Doheny. Feels like TJ Doheny has reflected and perhaps maybe mellowed out a bit for this press conference. It was very feisty, that launch press conference. A lot was said, but I think we're at that point now with the main event. Nick Ball, TJ Doheny, where all the talking has very much been done. Tremendous fight. That's your main event on Saturday. WBA World Featherweight Championship on the line from the M&S Bank Arena in Liverpool. So we've got fighters just getting into their positions now. Security, of course, getting in their position too. We may need them for a couple of these face-offs. I'm curious to see what will happen when Charlie Edwards and Andrew Cain do face off for the first time. Plenty of needle in their chat. Both men actually predicting stoppage wins. It's a hard day's night. There is the Hall of Fame boxing promoter Frank Warren, bringing big-time boxing back to Liverpool. We were here, of course, in October. Nick Ball headlined against Ronnie Rios. What a thriller that was. And now he defends his crown once again. TJ Doheny in the opposite corner. A lot of talk about a fight between Nick Ball and Naoya Inoue. A lot of people almost campaigning for that fight one day soon. Inoue, of course, still campaigning down at super bantamweight. But there's a feeling that if he moves up to featherweight, there will be a wrecking ball waiting for him. What a mouth-watering fight that could be. But both have plenty of work to do before that. And that's Javier Herrera taking to the stage. He had plenty to say. It's not often you see fighters face off wearing a kind of balaclava.
This Saturday in a 10-round contest for the WBA Intercontinental Lightweight Championship, Jose Increíble Macias Benitez versus Javier 1 billion Herrera.
Well, he's one of the most exciting lightweights in the world right now, Javier Herrera. Unbeaten in 16 fights, 14 by knockout. He's got a bit of character about him. When he talks to the camera, he really, really means it. He sent quite a sinister message to his opponent ahead of Saturday night. Has all sorts of intentions for him. Some of those words probably a tad too far, perhaps unsavoury, but he's a passionate, passionate man, is Javier Herrera. He's got a great story, and even now he is talking to his opponent and letting him know what's going to happen on Saturday night. He was in the mix for that fight with Shakur Stevenson. When Floyd Schofield pulled out in Saudi Arabia, Josh Padley got the nod, and Frank Warren just said at that presser, Shakur wouldn't fight Herrera. So that's a fascinating kind of story there around Javier Herrera and Shakur Stevenson potentially in the future.
Competing this Saturday in a 10-round contest for the vacant WBA International Super Flyweight Championship, Ryan Farag versus Jack Turner.
Well, this is one that has very much got Liverpool talking. Will it be a passing of the torch, or is it too much too soon? Jack Turner has made his intentions very clear. He's 10-0, 9 knockouts, 8 of those have gone in the first round. However, there haven't been many rounds. Ryan Farag has done plenty of rounds, a former European champion, and he believes it's just too much too soon for Jack Turner. Plenty was said at the press conference. I believe Turner called Farag a sausage, amongst other things, which got a nice bit of applause from the crowd here at Box Park.
Competing this Saturday in a 10-round contest for the vacant WBO European Super Bantamweight Championship, Ionut Baluta versus Brad Strand.
Well, this will be a test for Brad Strand, most certainly jumping right in the deep end here with Yannick Baluta. And Baluta is a character. He will go into face-offs with opponents and simply laugh at them. Right now, he is laughing at Brad Strand. I remember his face-offs in the past with Liam Davis, Andrew Cain. He'll always have something to say. I'm not sure Brad Strand understands what is being said to him, but you can tell Baluta means it. There's a fair bit of gesturing. You know, other fighters may, if they've got a finger in front of them, pointing here, pointing there, pointing at their face, they may have slapped it out the way. But Brad Strand is one of the coolest characters, probably in all of Liverpool at the moment. He keeps his cool. Baluta made his intentions clear, and Brad Strand just simply said, "Sweet lad." Brilliant fight at super bantamweight. Baluta has been in with pretty much everyone, you name it. Fighters at this table today: Andrew Cain, TJ Doheny.
Scheduled 12-round contest. It will be for the British, Commonwealth, and vacant WBC Silver Bantamweight Championships. The former world champion Charlie Edwards taking on the defending champion Andrew Cain.
Well, this is a fight that has got British boxing fans talking. Andrew Cain, Charlie Edwards, British and Commonwealth champion, and WBC Silver Bantamweight Championships on the line. An icy stare from Andrew Cain, who faces off for the very first time with Charlie Edwards. He wasn't there at the launch press conference. Charlie Edwards had plenty to say, said that he was Andrew Cain's kryptonite. Well, Andrew Cain said, if that's the case, that makes me Superman. We will find out on Saturday night. Brilliant fight, ends with a handshake. Charlie Edwards, Andrew Cain, chief support in Liverpool. Well, Nick Ball in position. There's that WBA World Featherweight Championship.
Main event this Saturday, 12-round schedule for the WBA Featherweight Championship of the World. The challenger, TJ the Power Doheny, taking on the undefeated defending world champion, Nick the Wrecking Ball.
Well, that is your main event on Saturday. Nick the Wrecking Ball, the man to your left. And many are seeing him right now as the very best fighter in the country. It's between him and Daniel Dubois right now. And Nick Ball has that WBA World Featherweight Championship, defending it for the second time on Saturday. And some are calling this almost a bit of a measuring stick kind of fight. TJ Doheny was in there with Naoya Inoue, gave as good as he got for 7 rounds, and Inoue eventually got him out of there. So people are going to look at that. They're going to say, how does Nick Ball do against TJ Doheny? Nick Ball is doing his very best to ignore all of that talk. He knows he's got a very, very focused and dedicated and well-trained man in front of him. Former world champion Doheny. And he believes he's just too much for the Wrecking Ball on Saturday. We will find out. That is your main event. Plenty of back and forth between them. Nick Ball and TJ Doheny. That is the main event, and I think I've just been joined by a man who's got a big fight on Saturday, Brad Strand. How are you?
Good, yeah, feeling good, Dev. Looking forward to Saturday, and you know, being up here now, the way they've set it up and that, it's getting me excited.
You excited? There was a moment up there, I think Baluta, via translator, said a lot of things, and you just said, "Sweet lad."
Yeah, 'cause I'm not going to start arguing with this translator, do you know what I mean? And when he started speaking, and I didn't understand it, and then the translator come back, so I just said, "Sweet lad." I'm going to see him on Saturday, so it doesn't really matter, does it?
It doesn't matter. What did you make of the face-off? 'Cause I told you this would happen before.
Yeah,
He's going to get in
funny.
your face.
Yeah, I like it, me, and obviously he was talking a lot, but I didn't understand one word of it. I had to keep telling him, I don't speak Spanish or Romanian or whatever your tongue is, so yeah, and then he started speaking English. He was just saying Saturday winner and that, so.
Yeah. And you can probably agree you will see him on Saturday.
I will see him on Saturday, yeah, but I'll be the winner.
Well, there you go. He was doing a lot of pointing. I said, I was sort of talking over it. I said, I'll tell you what, another character may have slapped it out the way or something, but you're just cool, aren't you?
No, I'm not going to get involved in all that. It doesn't even mean anything, does it? It's Saturday night that matters.
He will be on your case from the first bell. You've seen it. You've seen his fights. He's been in with the best in this country, best around Europe as well. You ready for a fight like that? A hard fight?
Yeah, definitely. I'm more than ready for it, to be honest. And obviously after the year I've had, and I feel like I've come on a lot in terms of boxing and mentally, and I'm more than ready. And the thought of a tough fight excites me.
It's like a new Brad Strand, this.
Yeah, defo. And there's no change without change. So I've had loads of changes in my life this past year, and I feel like it has changed me as a man. And I'm excited for Saturday now.
So it could be a coming out party, a career best performance. That's what we're looking at.
Definitely, I think he plays right into my hands, and someone just threw something at me there.
I think that was Frank Warren throwing something at you.
At me there. He's allowed, I suppose, and it's a show, isn't it? What was I saying?
I think you were still trying to think about what Frank Warren threw at you off camera, but ultimately his style matches up perfectly to yours.
Yeah,
all of that.
Yeah, his style, and I know it's going to be a tough fight 'cause he's in your face for the full 10 rounds, but I've always enjoyed pressure fighters, and I believe I'll just pick him off and land on his chin with something big.
Good stuff. Frank, let's bring you in here. Did you throw something at Brad Strand?
Would you throw at him? I thrown it at you.
Oh, he's thrown it at me.
That ain't me, that, Frank.
Listen, Frank, it's an important fight for Brad, isn't it? Baluta is a fighter that we know very well on these shores.
Well, he's broken a few hearts over here, hasn't he? But he's in with a very, very good fighter who we believe in Brad, and I'm really, really looking forward to seeing him in action and making a statement in front of his home fans.
Definitely, yeah.
Brad, we're going to let you go. Thank you so much. Frank, I'll keep
Brad's
you.
the man.
Brad's the man. Thank you, Brad. Frank, it went off a little bit. Some of the fighters up there.
Yeah, there's a lot of tension. I mean, you stand in the middle of them and you're looking for a little waver in the eye or something. Maybe someone to swallow us. I don't mean swallow like as in, you look at how they are, and they all fancy the job, all of them.
What were Andrew Cain and Charlie Edwards saying to each other?
I can't really. It's not PG rated, is it? But they're fighting men. Obviously, they're boxers, they're fighting, but these are real fighting men, and they all fancy the job. I mean, no one here is coming here feeling he's an opponent. They come in there with a belief that they can win their individual fights. All of them have that belief, and it's a fabulous fight card, a real even money fight card. On most of the fights, I mean, I've got my preferences, obviously, but no one's going to be disappointed on Saturday with this show. Nobody.
Tell me a little bit more about the Jadier Herrera thing. There was obviously he's well ranked with the WBC. When Shakur Stevenson's opponent pulled out, there was a feeling maybe he'll get it. Josh Padley did get the fight.
Shakur Stevenson's people didn't want the fight. That's the first name we put forward.
Was there any reason? Do they come back just
because they're smart guys?
Yeah. He looks like a real talent, does Herrera?
He does. He's done what he's had to do in the ring, and he's. I'm delighted he's with us. I mean, I'm quite excited about him. He will be a future world champion. And he's in with somebody who's never been stopped before. So that's going to be an interesting fight. The guy he's in with is quite durable. So he's going to have to be at his best and show us what he's all about.
Well, Andrew Cain is most certainly going to have to be at his best on Saturday. He's talking about stopping Charlie Edwards. That's happened once in his career back in 2016. I mean, he's got his work cut out. Here is Andrew Cain. We were just talking about you. Nothing bad.
Yeah,
but
hopefully not.
But yeah, we're saying this is a tough fight. You're talking about stopping him. He hasn't been stopped since 2016 against John Real Casimiro. It's a big task.
Look, it's a big step up on paper. It's a big step up. He's very confident, Charlie, but so's Andrew. And it will be a good quality fight. The styles will make it a great fight. We've got a lot of belief in Andrew. That's why he's with us, and we wouldn't be making these fights if we didn't feel that he was a guy who's going to go all the way, and that's our belief in him. And he can make a statement on Saturday night. He can make a statement, and it's up to him to go and do it. He's got the opportunity. The platform's there. Charlie thinks he's going to come away. I mean, you know, he's got a lot of self-belief as well. But it's
Looks
about
a bit scared there, him, you know, Frank.
But it's about
the left eye was twitching, isn't it?
It's about stamping his authority on the fight, and that's what he does when he fights. You know you're in a fight as soon as that first bell goes, when this man's opposite you. You know he's going to be all over you.
Your first time meeting Charlie Edwards, your first time facing off with him, so you are picking up fear, am I right?
Yeah, now obviously he's under a lot of pressure in these situations as well. So I wouldn't say he was scared of me. You know, he's come here to Liverpool. I've got a lot of respect for what he's done, really, because the position what he was in, he probably could have had another fight and got a title fight, and sort of he could have avoided me. And he's coming to my city. He's coming to fight me. So hats off to him. Respect him, but I believe he's made the wrong decision in doing so, and I'm going to knock him out on Saturday.
I mean, that's the sort of fighting talk you like to hear, Frank. He's made it pretty clear.
It is. He makes statements every time he fights. I mean, that's why we like him. It's why we love him. He's an exciting fighter, a very exciting fighter from a stable that produces exciting boxers. But it's a quality match. This whole card is a quality card, an absolute quality card from top to bottom. You're a boxing fan. You're in boxing heaven with this show.
Most certainly. Frank, we're going to let you go. Thank you for giving us that sample of
you,
boxing heaven. Andrew, you stick
bless
with us. I'll take that mic off you. I mean, look at this. This is nice. This is what you've been asking for. Not the hug from Frank. I'm sure that is nice. But the fight, the step up, Charlie Edwards, this is perfect, right?
Definitely, Dev. Yeah, you know, this is the things that I've dreamt of since a little boy, and it's now starting to come through, and I've just got to deliver now on Saturday.
This does feel like a leap up in levels from what you've been boxing at. He's a former world champion. He seems to have found a bit of form now as well. Are you seeing it as a big step up?
On paper it is, and as far as in the ring itself, but I've been fighting, I'm training alongside world-class fighters my whole life, and I've always stood out amongst them as well, Dev. So, you know, I plan on going in there and boxing this fella's head off, and outboxing him, outfoxing him, and then knocking him out.
Are they underrating your boxing ability?
Most definitely, yeah. A lot of people just see the knockout ratio and they don't see, you know, me defences and me setup, me timing, me accuracy. I don't even believe I've got any more power than any of the lads in the gym. I just know where to beat people and I know how to set me shots up, which is why I've got more knockouts, I believe. So for anyone that's overlooking me boxing IQ, tune in on Saturday night and you're going to see it.
One of the things that he has said, because he's done a whole YouTube kind of series detailing his build-up to this fight. I don't know, have you been watching it?
No, you're joking, aren't you, mate?
Not been tuning in?
I'd rather watch EastEnders.
It's a good show, so, you know. But tell me this, one of the things that he did say was that you are an emotional fighter, and he is able to separate emotion from his fights, and that's one of his keys to victory. What do you think about that?
He's right, I am an emotional fighter, but I know how to channel my emotions and how to use my emotions in the right way. So I'll have him right, but I also, the way that he's saying I'm an emotional fighter is different to the way I've just described it. You know, there's fighters who get in and get angry and end up losing the shape and forgetting about the boxing. I'm definitely not one of them fighters, and he's going to find out on Saturday night that, you know, I can box a lot better than what he thinks I can.
Okay, Andrew, best of luck to you. We're going to let you go. Go
nice
and
one,
watch EastEnders, whatever it is you're going to go and
Corrie.
watch. Go and watch Corrie. And let's bring in Javier Herrera, although you're not Javier Herrera.
Not quite.
No, not quite, but this is the man. You're going to be helping us with translations. Javier, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. I'm fine, good.
I'll tell you what, you're here to help with translations, but he didn't really need you up there.
He's all right, yeah.
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes. How are you feeling about your opponent? You have seen him now, you have faced off. What did you think?
I can feel this guy has scared. You know what I'm saying? I have power, how I speak. My boxing is very clean. You know, I know crazy when it's time for the boxing in the ring. My boxing is clean. It's very clean. I'm very dangerous. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready for this guy. You know?
You think your opponent is scared of you?
Yeah. I want to show you.
when you wear this balaclava, and I saw your last ring walk, you came with balaclava. You look like you'd come out of prison. To be honest, what is this about? What goes through your head?
I represent the people black. The people black is in prison for nothing. You know what I'm saying? For my country, I have people black. The name is nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's in the prison, so I represent this whole people. I represent the people who live in la calle. Represento muchas cosas que las personas sufren, que no saben, no hay soluciones. Y es eso.
He said, at first he said, I feel for the people of Cuba, the black people we feel imprisoned, and then he said, I also feel for the general person on the street, it's for that freedom.
Yeah, this is.
So this is important, it's a message.
Yeah, it's very important.
Es un mensaje, no solo un disfraz.
Yeah, it's message for the people, yeah. It's not es un disfraz, yeah.
It's not just a costume, it's a message for the people, for me.
It's real.
Tell me.
I'm real man.
I see you. I know you're real.
Yeah, a real man. And the guns. No in the boxing, in life. You know what I'm saying? I had too many people is talking shit in my back. When the people feel my story is gonna love me. You know what I'm saying? I don't care the people. I don't care. You love me, I love you. You respect me, I respect you. This is my life. You know? This is my circle. It's that, bro.
How much does all of this mean to you to win on Saturday?
¿Cuánto significa si ganas el sábado?
¿Cuánto significa?
Para ti.
Oh, all my life, all my time, sacrifice, time in the gym. No veo por mucho tiempo a mi mamá, my sister, all life.
Spent a lot of time without my mum, my family, my sister. You know this opportunity is everything for me.
It's my dream. It's my dream, bro. It's my dream. Saturday, I will kill this guy. I cannot respect this guy now. After the fight, I respect you. Now, not possible. It's that. For me, this is boxing.
After the fight, we embrace, but before, no, it's business, it's boxing.
When are we going to see you fight Shakur Stevenson?
¿Cuándo vamos a verte pelear con Shakur?
Maybe after the next fight. Maybe. For el campeonato mundial. Pienso que sí.
After this next fight, I want that world championship. That's what I'm eyeing up.
Where do you think you have advantages over Shakur Stevenson? He's very, very good.
Él es muy bueno, Shakur. ¿Dónde piensas que tienes la ventaja sobre él?
En la distancia. Yo soy más grande que él. I'm more big.
Distance, I'm a lot bigger than him.
You know what I'm saying? I have power.
I've got power.
I have power. I have 40 knockout. You know what I'm saying? I'm very clever, not stupid. You know what I'm saying? It's that.
I wonder, if that is Shakur Stevenson there watching, I wonder, do you have a message for him for the future?
Yo, listen, don't run anymore. Send me a contract. The time is coming, okay? Send me a contract. The time is coming. I'm coming for you, okay? Don't run anymore. I'm here, 1 million here. Okay, 1 million here. I know the people, okay? My name is Heavy in this game, bro. Okay? My name is Heavy in this game. I'm coming for you. Send me a contract, okay? I wait my time.
Thank you, Herrera. Thank you for the help as well. We're going to let you both go. Best of luck to you.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dev.
So listen, I want to say something for the people. I love you, these people in this country, bro. It's opened the door for me, for opportunity, my life, everything. I love you all, these people. The fight is dedicated for every mother whose son is following another country. I know I don't look my mother for a long time, so this fight is dedicated for every mother whose son is following another country. Yo, listen to me. Listen. Shakur. Send me a contract. Let's go to fight. Send me a contract. I'm here to not play, okay?
Best of luck. Thank you. Got it.
Yeah, mate.
Great stuff. Thank you, Herrera. Well, that was intense. I tell you, there's something about Herrera. He had a message for Shakur Stevenson there. He wants to fight him one day soon. He said, send me a contract. That's just a sample of what we've got coming up on Saturday night. Hadi Herrera, unbeaten lightweight, 16-0, 14 knockouts. Quite the character. And, of course, the main event, Nick Bull, TJ Doheny, Bull defending that WBA World Featherweight Championship against a man who's a former world champion and determined to take that belt from him. That was the press conference today. Plenty of needle between Andrew Cain and Charlie Edwards, Ryan Farag and Jack Turner. There's so much to look forward to on Saturday night. I absolutely love this show. We'll see you tomorrow for the weigh-in.